Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video of Hot Rock and Toys reviews. And this time we have some Goku from Dragon Ball Daima. This is the adult version. Previously we had already, reviewed the kid version. This one just came out this month, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Vegeta should be coming out pretty soon. But so far, this is what we have. And I have to say it looks pretty cool. I wasn't really, so excited about this, especially because of the knees. We're gonna have to take a look at how they work. But I have seen some pictures around on groups on Facebook, and it looks pretty good. It's a 3.0. Obviously, like I said, there's a difference between the 3.0 from the Monaco fit to this one from the knee section. And I think that should be it. Either way, I'm gonna bring the Monaco fit version just to kind of do a quick comparison, just to see what's the difference between one and the other. But yeah, so let's take a look at what we have in there. All right, so let's open it up. Let's put the knife away. And as usual, now with the new figures, or some of the new figures, we have some of the instructions here on the little sleeve. So here it is. Oops, I knocked the Mr. Vegeta. So here it is. So it's pretty much a basic figure. So we have the, obviously the figure, an extra head sculpt, an extra skirt or part of the, the gi, the bottom part, just to make it more dynamic. 6 different pairs of hands and 3 different face expressions. Obviously, the one that already comes with the face and the fist with the figure. So for $35, I think this is a pretty good spread of accessories. Let me know if you guys think that it needs a little bit more, or this is enough for you, or it's missing something. All right, so next up, we're gonna get them out and check out the articulations. All right, so here we have them. Already brought the Goku, and also I happen to have the Kong Studios 3.0 body from Vegeta, so we could also compare them to that for a little bit. And also we have the 3.0 Super Saiyan 5 Goku, so we have a good enough figures to compare them to. So here he is. I mean, if you ask me, he looks exactly how he looks on Dragon Ball Daima, which is something very positive for the company, that they were actually able to bring the figure from the screen into an actual figure. That looks really cool. Can't really blame him for that. That's just how the design is. A lot of people like the design, some people don't like it, so it's really up to you. I personally, I'm okay with the design. I like it, although obviously if you I would prefer to have a Dragon Ball Z style like this one over here, but I like this one too. I feel like it makes him feel, or makes him look more fresh, like a younger version. So without further ado, let's move on to the articulation. So he looks up, he looks down. He looks down better than he looks up. He's kind of limited, and it kind of has to do with the shirt. So neck rotates all the way. The arm, this is actually really good. And I have to say the articulation so far feels very smooth. It rotates. Yes, it does. Also, we have a rotation there. The elbow, very good. And then we have the wrist. It's also very good. Let's see how much. So that's, I mean, he could pretty much go as this far. This is obviously me pushing it, and it kind of gets back, and a lot of that has to do because of the shirt. If you guys have the, I believe it's Gohan Beast and Piccolo that have the rubber shirt, it kind of, doesn't let the arms go all the way across. But even then, this is still very good. So he leans down, but of course, and leans back. And a lot has to do with the, the articulation right here by the waist. But from the chest, it's very limited again because of the shirt. So side to side, there you have them. Oops, what about this? I guess I pulled it too much. Kicking forward, definitely better, way better. So that is very cool. He doesn't really kick back. A full split. That is pretty cool. And like, this is what I was talking about, the knees. I'm still not sure how to feel about the knees. Let me know what you guys think, or what do you guys prefer? Double jointed knees or just a single? I mean, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look better. You can still have a gap right here. I mean, it's functional. Don't get me wrong. It's very functional. It does the job. But yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about that. And then we have the ankle. That is awesome. This is the best so far that I've seen. It doesn't go up. Oh, and one of the new things that they're doing is that they're adding a little articulation right here by the shin. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little articulation right there. So that kind of helps to make your, poses a little bit more dynamic. But here we have the toe hinge. But so far, I do have to say that having that in hand, it's better than at least from what I saw in the pictures. Like I said, it didn't really get my attention when they announced it. I was just gonna skip this figure, but I saw some of the pictures, so I ended up picking it up just to see. And I have to say that I'm not disappointed. It's a pretty good figure, as we're already used to. There's not paint throughout the figure, just where it needs to be done, like the boots right here. And that's pretty much it. Because everything else is just different pieces, and of course the faces are painted, and then the face looks really good. So doing a quick comparison with this Goku, this is a 3.0 Goku by the Maniacal Fit. So when we're talking about crossing the arms, we have this much, and then this guy, as we saw, it doesn't go all the way across. Actually, never mind, it does go. It's pretty similar. Actually, I'm not sure if I was doing it wrong when I tried at first, but yeah, very similar. I guess you kind of have to play a little bit with this part, but it's doing it better than when I tried it first. So very similar right there. The elbows, similar as well. The only difference is that this guy is a lot buffer than this guy. This one is like a slim version. Obviously, he could lean forward more than this guy. But we already saw why, and it's because of this new part that they're implementing on the new, I guess, 3.0 figures from Bandai. And of course, well, the hips are very similar. So there you go. Bandai is a little bit more gappy. And of course, the knees. I like this type of knees a little bit better. There's still gaps, obviously, in the bottom and the top. Than this one. Like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't like it as much either. And the ankle, this one was already good, but this guy is definitely way better. So yeah, I mean, you know, they have their differences. Obviously, this guy came out a year, 2 years ago, a year ago, can't remember. And it's kind of hard to find them now. And you know, just a quick comparison to the Kong version of the 3.0 for Vegeta. The knee is very similar to the 2.0. The difference is the hips. Oops. From the 2.0. But the ankle from Kong, that's the worst. I actually ended up snapping one of the ankles from my figures. Had to put a super glue just because, you know, I don't really use the figure. It's just literally standing on my shelf. And this is a Super Saiyan 5 Goku, very similar to the Demonalco fit. And the hips, also, you could tell that, you know, the legs, oops, sorry, here, the legs are the same, using the same mold. So Bandai ended up going a different route, slightly different, especially with the knee section. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about, you know, if you guys like this type of knee. Do you guys think this version is better, the Monaco fit? Does it make any difference to you guys? Is it just, you know, not a big deal? So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. So next up is gonna be accessories. All right, so for accessories, we have a extra head sculpt. This is more like a windy effect. I guess you pull this out, and there you go. You put the faceplate that you like, and then, oops. Sorry guys, it's a little harder to do this type of things with the camera right in front of you, just because it's kind of in its way, but here it is. It looks very cool. Let's swap it. Let's see how hard or easy it is. So it looks like a 2.0 joint. Let's pull this guy out. Or maybe not. Oh yeah, well, this one is a little bit thicker than this guy. And I know that's what she said. But let's try this out. No, it doesn't fit. Yeah, you see? So, kind of gives me the hint that maybe a 2.0 head sculpt will fit better. Oops. Let me put this. There you go. Just don't want to have the Goku headless in the back. But yeah, it looks yeah, it looks pretty cool. So we have the head sculpt, and then of course we have this faceplate that also looks really good, where he's looking to the side. Very cool. Let's see, we have this one. Very well done, very well executed. Details on the eyes. They're great. And then we have the standard, hands. Let's see. So we have the semi-open Kamehameha pose. Open, fully open hand, like, throwing a blast, energy blast, and of course the martial arts pose. Yeah, they're pretty good. And of course we have this little part. This is very soft plastic rubber. So here's something new. You can see, I have to mention that was easy to, remove. And then hold on. Well, I guess what we can do is put the belt first, just because it has to go, or I guess you can see, into this little part, and then there you go. So yeah, this is like just to make the figure more dynamic. Again, let's try the same pose, kicking pose. There you go. So that is pretty cool. I've seen some people removing the shirt. I kind of don't want to do it, just because I've never done it, and then I don't want to take too much time. But I mean, if you guys are interested in doing that, I guess you could just look up another video where they do it. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that. All right, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed this figure. It's really nice handling. It looks pretty cool. I do like it. So I'm actually glad that I picked it up. So let's hope that Vegeta comes out as good as this one. And we're also gonna compare it to this guy right there. So again, thank you for watching. And let me know what you guys think about this figure. Do you think this is a good a better 3.0, or do you like this 3.0 better? I'll be reading those comments, getting back to you guys as soon as I can. And for the meantime, if you guys could do me a huge favor, could like my the channel. That means a lot to me. Also leave a like. And also, you guys can follow me on Instagram. As I mentioned before, I am more active there. This is my Instagram. You can follow me there. I could also probably just put a picture of my Instagram feed right there. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys until the next video. And next up is gonna be pictures.